And hey, you never know. Maybe we'll see Fonzie show up there too at Become All Elite at some point in time, huh? How about that?
Right down the middle, Daddy.
Right down the middle, baby. You got a lot of ties, don't you, in AEW? Talk about your relationship with Rob, how it kind of all started there, and then with Taz too.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you, Fonzie.
You were, hey, Fonzie, were you were managing Taz when me and Sabu wrestled him, and then he just came over and then switched to manage us, right? Or no?
Right. When I originally, Paul Heyman called me. I just left WWF at the time.
Okay.
And I was out of Vince let me go because business had went down a little bit. He says, Fonzie, we're gonna let you go, and when business picks back up, we may bring you back in. Thank you, and we'll use you when we come to Florida, and so on and so on. So about a month later, I get a phone call from Paul Heyman, and I knew Paul from WCW and Florida Championship Wrestling. And Paul said, hey, Fonzie, since you just left Vince and Vince wants a doctor, his wife, and the two kids are ringside, I got this idea. We got this company called ECW. I said, what the fuck's an ECW? I've never worked an indie show in my life. I thought it was some type of indie show. This is hardcore. We want you to come in and be anti-ECW since you just were with WWF and so on. So I came in, and I was supposed to come in for 4 weeks and get chokeslammed by 911, and I was done.
Oh.
But my referee gimmick got over a little bit, and for some reason, Paul Heyman thought it'd be a good idea to put me with Taz, because Taz had about 5 gimmicks and never really sprouted, never became a big star until he became Taz. Not because they put it with me. He was Monkey Boy Tasmania with different things, and then he came out as Taz. And Paul Heyman put me with Taz. That was about a year, almost about a year, and Taz didn't really need me because he could talk, he could do promos, and then Paul Heyman, we did the switch on the first pay-per-view, I think, and put me with Sabu, because Sabu wouldn't talk, and I was a mouthpiece, and so on, and then I got connected with Van Dam, and we had that 2-year run with the longest TV champion. It was great. So I had a 5-year run. It's supposed to be 4 weeks, but it ended up being a 5-year run. And from out of that, I'm still working to this day. ECW has that cult-like following still. And I've known, I've been a referee since 1978, been around the world and refereed WrestleManias and Tokyo Dome and all that. But they know me as that, but they know more my character from ECW. So that's why I turned.
Oh, Fonzie's still there?
Froze, Daddy. We don't know.
On up. He froze on up.
Turned.
Maybe you got a phone call on there or something.
Fancy, Daddy.
Okay, I'm back on.
You're back. Your screen's frozen, but you're back. Oh, there you are. We got you.
I lost you for a second. So they put me with Van Dam, and for some reason I clicked with Van Dam, and of course he didn't need me. Van Dam's was the whole effing show, and that was true. Sabu was fantastic, and Suicidal Homicidal had his own thing, but Van Dam is a very unique character, and there's nobody like Van Dam. He has, I call his thighs and his legs and his ability redwood trees, because I've never seen any. He does the best 5-star frog splash in the business. Very unique and very cool too. So I just had a fantastic time with Van Dam, and we did a lot together.
I see like jumping over you to do the frog splash.
Right.
That was fun.
Right. It was what we call the Japan. What we call the move, the Ventura, where you jump from turnbuckle to turnbuckle and held the chair.
Terminator.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that's something that sometime I'm gonna have to bust that out just because it's been a minute since I've done it.
Bring it on out.
Every once in a while I do that, and like I haven't done a Northern Lights suplex in like at least 10 years. I think I'll do one tonight. That's what happens when you're not wrestling every night. I can change it up a little bit and think of some shit I haven't done in a long time. But That's how that came about.
Nice, nice. Well,
Yeah. I had a great run, and Van Dam didn't need me at all. But for some reason, we clicked, and they kept me with Van Dam. And thanks, RVD, for
Right
carrying.
on, Daddy. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.